Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery. Got a brand new product we wanted to tell you about. This is the Hamskea Trinity Target Pro arrow rest for compound bows. Awesome new rest from Hamskea with a lot of the same features you expect from a Hamskea rest, but a lot of new upgrades as well. Just to start off with, the Trinity is a typical Hamskea limb-driven rest. And so what that means is this cord here gets attached to your limb so that when your bow is at rest, the launcher blade actually will be down. And then as you draw your bow and the limbs flex, the launcher blade will come up to support your arrow. So when you take the shot then, your limbs go back into place, pull the rest down out of the way, and your arrow comes off the bow. Limb-driven rests are considered to be one of the most accurate drop-away rests. Target archers really like them. So let's talk about some of the features of this. So the name Trinity comes from the fact that there are 3 ball bearings in here, which really gives you a solid support system. For the activation of this rest, there's a lot of force that's put on it, and those 3 oversized ball bearings in there support the rest mechanism with the springs in there, and it makes it nice and smooth. This rest is really smooth as you move it up and down. So that's where the name Trinity comes from. Also, you're going to notice this blade here. This is a new thing for Hamskea. This is called the GFlex Blade. This is a composite blade. You're probably used to seeing metal on here, but this one is actually composite, so it's not going to have a lot of the problems associated with metal. You're not going to have to worry about rust. You're not going to have to worry about it bending. And it is not uniform. It's actually tapered from the bottom. It's the thickest out to the end, to the prongs here, which are flexible, so it is forgiving. But yet back here at the base, it's nice and thick where you want it to be rigid. So that's a great new blade from Hamskea, the GFlex Blade. Awesome blade there. Something else you're going to notice. So when your bow is at rest and you load your arrow, so your blade's going to be down, you're going to notice this here. This is called the Delta V arrow holder. And when your arrow is knocked, it can sit right in there. It's going to hold it in place, comes up, then of course the blade takes over and it's going to hold the rest. So that's a great feature there. Of course you got, as Hamskea's known for, you have your micro adjust for windage and elevation. Just a simple lock there, and then you have your knobs here for this one's going to be for windage. You can see that, just micro adjust. You can set that in there really nice. Over here you've got your elevation to move that up and down, so you can really fine tune that. It doesn't move much with each twist, so you can really tune that in there. Great feature, of course, from Hamskea. You got your etched markings here so that you can set exactly where you want that rest to be, and then you can always get back to it. One of the cool new features that I love about this rest is this little device right here. If you were a Boy Scout or if you've done much camping, you've probably seen these on the ropes that hold your tent poles in place, running down to the stake in the ground. That's the way this functions. With these limb-driven rests, if you've set one up before, you had to play with the knots, and once you tied the knot in place, it could slip. So this device here allows you to set your cord tension any way you want. So I'm just going to set that down, and it's set right there. Let's say I wanted to make my loop longer and tighten up to the limb. I can just pull that forward, nice and tight. If I wanted to go the other way, I would just slide that up. Now I made my cord longer. Still the same, it doesn't slip. So that is just a lot simpler than having to tie knots like we had to before. This is a great system here. They call this the Easy Glide Cord Tensioner. That's going to allow you to set the tension on your cord really easy just by sliding that little device up and down. So that's a great feature. So another cool thing about the Trinity rest, you see this on a lot of the Hamskeas, is this spring right here. And that really saves the rest from a lot of stress of shooting. If you can imagine that my bow is at rest, which means my rest is going to be sitting down. And then I'm going to have this cord running to my limb. I'm going to put a little bit of tension on there. And when I take the shot, I mean, there's just a lot of vibration that comes out of a bow when you take the shot. So this spring, by having that little bit of springing action there, it just saves some of the internal components of the rest from a lot of abuse. So that's a real great feature to save your rest, make it last longer. So another cool feature of the Trinity that is featured on a lot of the Hamskea rests is under here, you've got these 2 Allen screws. And what they do is allow you to control the pitch of your blade. Just by screwing those Allens in and out, there's a washer system in there that you can move back and forth. You can change the pitch of this blade to get it anywhere you want, depending on which arrows you're shooting to get your center shot. This under here just allows you to play with that pitch of the blade. Now, the Trinity, there's a couple customized options you can get for this. This rest here is black anodized, you can get that. They also make a series with a Cerakote finish on them. That's a ceramic finish, nice and hardened on there. Allows them to do some unique cool colors that are available. You can check that out. And also, you're going to notice right in the middle here, we had this one customized for us. It says Lancaster Archery. You can get whatever you want put in there when you place your order. They will customize this rest to you. You can put your name on it, company name, whatever you want. So that's a cool feature as well. Now this, as we mentioned, is the Target Pro. So it's going to come just as you see it, but you can get a conversion kit either to make this full containment or you can make it for hunting. If you get the conversion kit, you're going to get this device here, which just mounts onto the back. And then, of course, you can see your arrow will now be fully contained in there as you draw. If you're a 3D archer, you're shooting outdoors, and you just want that security of the arrow not falling completely off if it comes off of your blade. Or if you want to use it for hunting, then the kit also comes with their sort of whale tail blade. You can just mount that, take off the GFlex Blade, mount this one in its place. Now you basically have the Hunter Pro from Hamskea. So that's a conversion kit. That's an extra that you can add on to that. Just mounts on real simple. So what'd you think? Pretty cool rest, huh? Trinity Target Pro from Hamskea. Well, being that it's the Christmas season, we want to make some lucky archer's day. And so we're going to give it away. You can be the proud owner of the one-of-a-kind Lancaster Archery Edition Hamskea Trinity Target Pro. What you need to do to win is you must subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave a comment under this video. Then on December 27th, 2 days after Christmas, we're going to pick one lucky winner to send this rest to. We're also going to include the conversion kit so you can make it a full containment hunter rest. Good luck. If you got any questions, you can visit us at lancasterarchery.com.